Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is me, Iamtongue, and today I just want to talk about tone or bokeh or bokeh. I say bokeh because I watch Kai Wong. Bokeh! I don't say bokeh. Bokeh sounds just weird to me. Today I just want to talk about bokeh or tone. And I know that's the thing you guys want most when you guys first start off in photography is to shoot everything wide open just so you can get that background blur. Look at the guy, Tony Northrup. That guy likes to film everything at f1.2 and obliterate the background. There's nothing wrong with bokeh. There's just a time and a place for it. And context matters and story matters. And that's why it's better to shoot things top down so you can see what's in the background so you can figure out the story for yourself. You know, street photographers do this all the time. In some people's eyes, if you shoot nothing but bokeh, it may come off looking as a little amateurish. I implore you guys, especially the ones that are starting out their photography journey, because this video is for you guys. Try shooting your subjects top down. Forget the bokeh and just focus on telling a story. Bokeh is overrated because it can make your images look soft when shooting wide open. You have fast lenses like an f0.95, f1.2, and sometimes f1.4, where it does give you that dreamy look. And that dreamy look is often another way of saying like this is a soft image. And depending on the lens, sometimes it doesn't give you much clarity, sharpness, or contrast when shooting a very wide open. And that's something that you want in your photos. But again, I would say if this is the look that you're going for, by all means. I'm just letting you know my opinion on it, so you can take it or leave it. Another tip is if you guys still want that background separation, I would recommend shooting stuff at f4. If you have the lens compression for it, shooting at f4 will ensure most of your subject is sharp and focused, but it still gives you some separation. It doesn't blur it out too much where you don't know the context of the background. I've shot portraits all the way at f11 before. Why? It gives more detail and sharpness. If you guys ever look at like a fashion magazine, the shots you see in the magazines are like crazy sharp and everything's just in focus from the subject to the background. Landscape photographers shoot top down. Headshots a lot of times are shot top down. It just depends on your style. Yeah, you can take headshots at like f1.2, but chances are you're probably gonna get like one eye in focus, then it slowly rolls off into a blur bokeh. And this can make like a retoucher's job hard to do as there's not enough detail to go around for you to sample. And as you can tell from these headshots I took, these are all shot from like at f11. The reason why I shot these at f11 is I just want everything in focus. I don't want to zoom in and find the neck to have a fall off of some sort. This picture of my friend John speaks to me. I got all his chin hair in great details. You can see like little like whiskers and stuff like that. It makes it a lot easier for me to retouch skin. If I didn't like how his skin looks, I can just resample it from like all areas on his skin instead of just one area. Like it gives me options to do that. If I haven't made it clear yet, bokeh is not everything. I know that when you guys start out, that's what you guys care about, but that just goes away like very, very quickly. And when that does, I just want you guys to focus on your storytelling, focus on context, and learn the optimal sharpness of your lens. Play around with it because story matters. People want to see what's in the background. How are people going to know that the subject's at a lake if the background is just obliterated at like f0.95? You could be anywhere and I wouldn't know. You know, I want to know where you are in the shot, and I can't do that when the background is just so full of tone. If you look at some of my day shots, I'm shooting anywhere from f4 to f8 sometimes. So again, try stopping it down. You're going to see some interesting results. I remember one time I stopped down to take my portraits. This was like at the beginning of when I was taking portraits. I got really excited when I got both eyes of my subject in focus. And then I also got the nose in focus as well. What was I doing differently to have two eyes in focus? I shot at like f5.6 to ensure that everything would be in focus. And something just clicked in my head afterwards, like it's okay to lose a little bit of background separation for more details. It's all about the details. You keep seeing that word everywhere. Oh, the detail's nice, the detail looks good. Everything's about the detail. That's where you get like all these like pixel peepers coming, like jizzing for details. But my low light portraits are a different story. I have to shoot that wide open to just let in a lot more light. But if I have a fast lens, like an f1.4 lens, sometimes I'll try to stop it down to like f1.8 to like f2.8. because I still want to maintain a level of clarity and sharpness in my images. So there you have it, guys. Again, you can take my advice or not. This is just one of those guidelines that I follow when I shoot portraits. I get a few DMs like this all the time, so I thought I'd just share with you guys my philosophy on the matter. I love bokeh in the right context. I think it looks great. I think it looks fantastic. But I've been looking back at my old photos where all I did was shot wide open, and I noticed my photos wasn't as sharp and wasn't as crisp like they are today. So again, there's always a time and a place for tone. I want to hear your thoughts on the subject matter. What are your thoughts on bokeh and tone? You guys down with it? How many of you guys shoot portraits top down instead of wide open? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel out. And don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. That's where you're going to see more of my work at Iamtongue. And that is it for me, guys. Once again, my name is Tongue, and I'll see you in the next video. I love you. Okay, bye.